And of course, tax day, always a good reminder to get rid of those old documents the right way.
3 on your side's Gary Harper has more on our annual Shred-A-Thon event today and the mountain of paper you brought to be shredded.
The Mega Shred-A-Thon started before sunrise, and we found people already in line, eager to purge their old and unwanted documents. As the sun came up, the line of cars eventually stretched on for blocks. Some folks even showed up on foot just to get rid of their documents. But the process was relatively quick, thanks to volunteers from the Maricopa County Attorney's Office and the International Paper Company, who took out box after box and bag after bag. According to Maricopa County Attorney Bill Montgomery, events like this are what helped Arizona fall from #1 in identity theft to #8.
One thing that is significant is what we're seeing today. Greater awareness among Arizonans about what kinds of documents could go into becoming a victim of identity theft and then taking advantage of, well, our Mega Shred-A-Thon.
By noon, the International Paper Company said it had already accepted and shredded 100,000 pounds of paper. Tell me what you brought down and why.
Getting ready to move and just getting rid of some documents that have been sitting in our attic for a while.
Remember, these are sensitive documents that people had no idea how to properly dispose of. People like Diane Ortiz Parsons, who discovered she had documents from nearly 40 years ago stored at her house.
Believe it or not, I went through the file cabinet and I pulled out taxes from 1982. That was 1 year after we were first married.
All the paper dropped off was wheeled inside, put on a conveyor belt, and after being sent through a giant shredder, it was condensed into giant 1,200-pound paper bales. The bales will later be recycled and resold as paper products for consumers. Those who showed up tell us the event was not only good for the environment, but good for their peace of mind. How does it feel to get rid of some of that stuff?
Oh, liberating. Absolutely liberating.
So liberating. That event was a huge success. An estimated 442,000 pounds of paper were shredded. If you do the math, that's 221 tons, which beat last year's just by a little bit here, 220 tons.